We are back. Y'all know I love romance. I like drama too. Not even gonna lie. But I love romance. If you notice, a lot of my shows, there's a theme. There's romance, even though there's no romance in my life, like, at all. But I'm drawn to this. I got ink on my hand. Oh my God. I'm drawn to this show. I saw a trailer and I was like, is this a movie? What is this? Didn't have any idea that it was a TV show. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did think it was like a joke. I was like, this ain't no TV show. Now I didn't watch. I'm probably gonna say this wrong. Is it Bridgerton? I didn't watch it. I watched like the first season. I will admit it. I didn't get on the wave of everybody else because I watch a lot of shows for my job anyway. So sometimes watching a show for myself is just so hard. Like, it's ridiculous. So you got Tinder, you got the POF, all these different things you can look at to find your date. Okay. But this situation is different. We got horses and carriage rides and all these things, and it's kind of like the Bachelorette, but it's Bridgeton. I'm sorry, y'all can correct me in the comments. Bridgeton, is that right? I don't know. It's a new show called Courtship. And it came on Sunday, and I watched it just yesterday. They follow this beautiful queen, and it's yellow right here, Nicole Remy. She's a Seattle-based engineer and a former Seattle Seahawks NFL dancer. She looks familiar to me. I was like, why do I know her? I don't know if it's that. So she has 16 suitors who come through with the suits and the old-fashioned and all this stuff. It's nothing like a dating show. The one thing I liked about it, I'm not going to lie, just when the guy was like, it's a sister. I was like, I said, it is a sister. Okay. So they have this Jane Austen. It references a lot. Now, if y'all know what Jane Austen is, she wrote a whole lot of things about dating and etiquette for women. They are in a castle in England. The men's, they dress like, Mr. Darcy, the waistcoats and all these things. And of course, she comes through with these hats and gowns. And then you have the ballroom dancing and traditional, the sports and the croquet, whatever. Cricket, look, y'all, give me the silent words, silent letters. She was like, look, it's so hard to do a thing with a full floor-length dress. I can't even imagine. Okay, this woman is gorgeous. That yellow dress is everything. Okay. She had the Regency era, which is, of course, of the proper etiquette, coming in and riding in a carriage ride. So she's looking for love, like I said, Bridgerton style. She gets it. It's like a fantasy, I want to say. Meeting people in an environment where chivalry is the forefront felt more real, she said. People today don't take time to really woo you, true, in a way that we saw in the process of the Regency times. It was cool. What would Jane Austen do right now? How would she write my story? She was like, Jane, help. So with the courtship, remember, she sends suitors to the house, getting the numbers to go down until she finds that one. The romance began with the suitors lining up to meet Remy's parents. Yes, they meet the parents off jump. Okay. Contestant Daniel, I can't say her last name, I think it's Italian. I'm not even going to try it. 31, real estate agent from Staten Island, told the Post he actually enjoyed getting this insight from Remy. The fact that I was able to meet the parents sooner than later on, I like that. He said he plans to bring dates home to meet his mother a lot sooner now in the future, whoever I'm with. Or if it's Nicole, if my mama and my brother approve her, that'd be great. And to me, he was fine. I liked him off the jump. Okay. Whew. Some of these men, I was just like, in the preview, I'm just like, woo. I mean, y'all think this show would not be hot, but it is. Okay, it is. Giuseppe, a pizza owner in New Jersey, says it was definitely different than ascending What You Doing at 2 a.m. in a nightclub. Oh my God, these men. I'm gonna post the pictures of the men, some of them on my page. Okay. So they also the way that I started out watching the show, they are sitting together, her court, which is her parents, her best friend, and her sister. Okay. And they're discussing the letters. She received letters from all the different guys before she even saw them to kind of get to know their personality or whatever. Okay. Which I thought was really cute. Okay. And you have to, when you see a person, try to figure out who wrote the letter, who wrote that. I thought that was also cute. All right. They all came in horseback. The guys did. All right. I mean, the music, everything. It got me. I'm trying to see how I can say this. Old school courting. I would actually hear, your parents or your grandparents or whatever talking about it. It made me think about those days. It made me think about how it would be to meet somebody like this, and your parents got to meet them first, and all this stuff, whatever, right? They have to take a part in the Regency era activities too, balls, archery, like I was saying you guys before, and the way the parents were, I thought was pretty cool. Okay, let's start with the letters from the suitors. Okay, so she gathers her court in the room, and they all look at the 16 eligible who wrote the handwritten notes. Handwritten, wow. Christian Lee Cone letter stood out the most to her and her family. It was very emotional, heartfelt content, and romantic, very hot. Okay. Also, addition, they were saying a scent of cologne and telling her to search for him. I was like, okay, come on with the cologne. And I used to do that too. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, I don't know where I saw that. I would spray cologne. Sounds like my car. I would spray cologne. Look, I'm on live like, hold up. Texting my daughter, was that my car? Spraying cologne on the letter that I was going to send to a guy. I was very old school. I love black and white movies, all these things. Okay. Another letter stood out, a little bit awkward. Danny Kim, the mom read it out loud, hoping for sexual attention. Ooh, I was like, okay. The first ball. Hold on. I keep hearing this beeping. It's not blowing the horn. Okay. So, the very first ball. Sorry, I was like, I keep hearing this horn out here. That was my car. The first ball of the season. The suitors in the court. They mingling. It's so pretty. People dancing around. They're old school, mid, whatever. They give a chance to make a first impression, come up to you. Hello, how are you doing? I want to get to know you really quick. They only have a very short time. Very short time. Some of the standouts were Combs, Lewis, and Daniel. Dr. Jarrett stood out, a doctor, but he was annoying. He kept making weird jokes, and I don't know. She came in, of course, everybody was liking what they saw. So, the first dates. We had a whole lot. Can I steal you for a second? Can I talk to you for a second? So, through the ball, it was already time for the first group date. The court, which is mom and dad, chooses 6 men, and then they all go to a room. Remy teased Kim, of course, about the sexual tension and letter. He was like, ugh. So, more dancing. The 6 suitors that came back to the ballroom, and it was time for Remy to choose her first suitor to have a one-on-one. Her choice was Mr. Bachi Chio. And I know I said that so badly. I'm so sorry. 31-year-old New York real estate agent. Baby. Oh, you know what I forgot to add? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Hold on, y'all. I'm so mad at myself that I forgot this. Sometimes I think I am just not even paying attention. When they were out, and not really out, they actually was on the property, and they were getting to know each other sitting outside. And at this time, it was already dark. And I actually saw it when they first actually met each other or whatever, was getting to know each other. I saw it the first time. I saw the connection. And she mentioned it herself. And it's something that I like as well. I'm not saying it's my love language or anything. I know people say, that's your love language. It's not my love language or anything like that. But when I saw the way he was looking at her, and at first I was like, okay, so he's looking at her, but what does this exactly mean? Does he like, I'm wondering if you guys can see how I'm doing this. I'm not sure if you can see me doing this or not. You should not be able to see me doing it because I'm adding something, and I don't think y'all can. I mean, you hear me clicking the keys, but you don't see what I'm doing. So anyway, to continue, it's the way he was looking at her for me. It was the way he was touching her hand. You know, I tell you guys all the time, those small little gestures that you guys might think is, you know, I need a big gesture for this to happen. Sometimes I don't think women need all of that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I gotta get this in here because, wait a minute, where was I at? I lost my tab. My notes. So they're in front of this fountain, in front of this castle. And the chemistry was so there. It really was. Oh my God, I'm freezing up. They have their first kiss under the fireworks. I had to bring the fireworks. Y'all know how dramatic. I was like, I love it. It was everything. And all the guys were looking like, wow. Had no idea that he's out there just taking control and taking names, okay? Because he pretty much got her. Got him. So Remy and, I know I'm saying his name wrong, but Chio. They came out from the ball. I'm sorry. I gotta get the first name because I'm butchering his name up horribly. They have to do to eliminate the first three suitors. It's very. They gotta be quick because they're sitting here dancing. See, they had to all learn how to do the dance for this time period. Okay, the Regency time period. So they're doing their little waltz or whatever, and she's like, "Look, I just want you to know this. I like you. I'm attracted to you, but I need you to show more. Flirt with me more." You know, that's kind of how I was looking. Like, you know. Okay, I like you. You know, yeah, you're attractive, but I don't like you coming at you. You know, whatever. So the names, they get like a last chance to me. I guess it's called last chance. So I'd say it's Varia, Chandler, Lux, Kim, Peter, Ward, and Schnashner were on the chopping block. And while they danced, Remy told them the reasoning that she needed for whatever. And the court hoped that Lux would stay, and he was able to convince her to give them a chance. Kim also got to stay. Ward was the first person eliminated. A beautiful hard work plea from was enough to keep him safe. I can't say his name, I'm sorry. Remy cried as she told him she didn't feel enough attraction to keep him there, despite his genuine sweet nature. I felt so bad. I did. She cried. I was just like, how does it show emotion in the first episode? Safa and Schnauzer were left. Safa gave a closer note. You know, they didn't really give an emotional honesty to stay, asking to stay. His lack of, he was one of the babies of the group. Okay. And then he gave, by quoting Austin and gifting Remy with a rose quartz necklace and a wooden jewelry box to open up her. No. It really wasn't. One of the guys was like, when he got rejected, he was like, you made a big mistake. I was like, oh, even the mom was like, what did he say? Because I'm like, look, get up out of here. I know we're trying to be reconsent and we're trying to be regal and all these things, but look, that's my baby. You can rock, you know, so I don't know. Look, I like it. The courtship farewell is, your carriage awaits. You're the weakest link. Goodbye. So 13 students left. So Sundays the show will come on. So we will be discussing this probably on Tuesday, like today. So let me know what you think about the courtship. Would you do it? Do you think that dating in 2022, should we go this way? Should we go old school way? Let me know in the comment what you guys think when this premieres. I love you guys down. Make sure you guys hit like, comment, subscribe. Now, I want to tell you something real quick before I get off of here. So, on Saturday, because I know Friday there's no episode of Ready to Love, I'm going to do a special live for you to come on. Click the link. Give your opinion. You guys talk so much in the comments when me and the girls are on. So, Saturday, click the link. Come on up. That's what you got to say. If you're not scared, I'll just play. So, the courtship Regency era, what do y'all think about that? Y'all let me know about that, too. All right. All right, guys.